This is you. And this is society. As human beings, we need each other to survive. Working together allows us to acquire food, shelter, and resources and accomplish things that we would otherwise not be able to achieve by ourselves. Such as building the Great Wall, ending polio, and traveling to space. Pretty amazing things happen when we stand together. But that's not always the way things turn out. More often than not, we divide each other into groups, of either tribe, strength, wealth or race, and pit ourselves against each other for a multitude of reasons. Why is that? That's the main question we want to answer in this video.
To start us off, conflict is a state of opposition between ideas and interests, whatever form it may take. In order to understand conflict, we must first understand that all conflict is driven by human desire. And for you to engage in conflict, you first need to want something. Conflict only arises when these desires aren't met in some way. This can manifest in a number of ways. Number 1. Limited resources. We all need resources to survive. These could be in the form of food, water, time, or money. Any form of threat, or even perceived threat to any of these things, could result in ensued conflict with particular people or groups. Number 2. Unmet needs. These can be either physical, emotional, psychological, or even spiritual needs. Having any of these needs unmet can elicit a visceral response from people. This can be something akin to not getting the anticipated recognition at work, feeling neglected in a relationship, or not having enough time to yourself to power down and relax. Number 3. Different values. A lot of the conflict we see today is centered around having different beliefs from other people around us. This could be around religion, race, tribe, or any of the isms that we see in our day-to-day life. People can fight with complete strangers about things such as the right to choose or political candidates. In any case, differences and inequalities can lead to disagreements that have harmful effects on society. Sometimes really complicated conflicts can have a combination of all three factors which make them really hard to solve. A good example is that of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, which revolves around legitimacy over territory and land in the region, the demand for fair and equal treatment by Palestinians in the region, as well as the difference in religious beliefs by each group. So, what can we learn here? 1. Conflict is inevitable within humanity. So long as there are limits on resources, differences in opinion, and failure to meet all the needs of our fellow peers, then conflict is likely to ensue in our near future. So, what can we do? We need to be able to anticipate conflict so that we prevent it, and when it arises, we must be prepared to manage it effectively. Conflict resolution is a broad topic that deserves its own video, and you can watch it by clicking here.